Evet sevgili YouTube. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt'ta kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz. Hatırlarsanız önceki bölümde yan görevleri bitirdik artık. Burada ben bir yerli şey keşfettim. Ben oraya geldim. Yan görev var ama. Hadi alayım yan görevi. Allah. Dur bakayım ben bunlara bir... Ne oluyor burada? Algon mu? Neyse ki düşük seviye. Sen şunu bir ye. Aferin adam ol. Bu muymuş yan görev? Peki. Ben de dedim yan görev var burada bilmem ne falan. Ya buradaki benim amacım hani yerleşiği keşfedip size göstermek. Ha, şunları al. Zaten burada başka bir şey yok. Devam. Neresi burası şimdi? Siz ne yapıyorsunuz? Bunları yağmalıyorsunuz öyle mi? Burada kesin bir görev olacak bu arada kesin. Ben burayı bir keşfedeyim mi? Aksakallarımıza keşfe çıkıyoruz. Ha, moruklar taş ocağı. Tamam keşfettim. Pekala. Biz yolumuza devam edelim. Şuradan gelmiştik. İleride kesin burayla alakalı bir görev çıkacak. Çünkü yerde ölmüş askerler var. Ama biz yine de şu anda ana göreve gidelim. Oksenfurt'a gideceğiz artık yani. Bakayım peki ne kadar kalmış? Çok az kalmış ama. Aynen geldik zaten. Burada bir köy varmış. Bunu da keşfetmiş olduk böylece. Köyde de maden gibi bir şey burası. Dur bakayım. Pardon. Buranın festival'ı şeysi nerede? Tabelası. Onu bulalım hemen. Hah. Taşçıların yerleşim yeri. Pekala. Dön geri. Biz yolumuza gidelim. Ama hadi ya. Roach. Oksenfurt'un biz girişine geldik. O yüzden burası şey askerlerle dolu. Anladım. Dur bakayım burayı da keşfedeyim ama.
Long live Greetings.
Ben bununla konuşmuşum galiba daha önce. Evet. Abicim buranın girişi yok mu? Tabela mabela bir şey. Yok. Peki. Zaten çok yakında bir yer bulduk ya oradan geliriz olmadı. İşimiz düşerse. Dur şu yoldan gideyim. Ya üstümüzde Nilfgaard'ın zırhı var ya. Redeniyalı askerler o yüzden hiç iyi olmuyor.
Son of you misborn clod.
Ay şuraya ne yapayım ben? Ne diyorsun be?
Crawl back under your rock.
Allah Allah, tipe bak ya. Buradan giriş yok ya, şu köprüden gireceğiz. Biz yanlış yere gidiyoruz. Neden karıncalanıyor yayın? 720p'de bilmiyorum ki.
Stay out of my way.
Long live it. All of them. I hate it.
No passage. Halt. No passage.
Bende var.
Plague surface in the city or something.
The plague? No. We're to not let folk in the city. It's an order, so...
Bende var geçiş
unless
belgesi.
someone's got a pass.
Bende var. Dur bakayım.
Who ordered the city gates closed?
Word is the king himself. Doesn't want paupers and refugees pissing all over his beautiful city. Apart from which, when folk can go hither and thither, always a chance some spy will slink through. This way, spies got it harder. So, no pass, no passage.
Anladım. Ne çeşit bir
What
geçiş
kind of pass
belgesi?
are we talking about?
Well, a normal one. A transit pass.
Who issues them?
How should I know? I'm a lowly soldier.
Tamam, bende var ya.
This way you mean?
Let me look at that. Missing a seal, the red one.
Impossible.
Department of Civil Defense forgot again. They're really off their heads these days. Happens, so be it. You may come through.
O eyvallah. Oxenford'a girdik sonunda ya.
In a hurry.
Any news from the scene?
Aynen, tamam. Tabelayı da bulduğumuza göre. Öncelikle ama şey istiyorum. Şurayı bir gideyim.
Long live the king.
Aa, berber buldum. Peki. Panda var. Peki görevimiz bizim neydi şeydeki? Aa, burasıymış. Şu an Novigrad'da mıyız ya? Oxenford burası. Dur bakayım, ilan tahtası. Tamam. Tamam. Troll. Peki, tamam. Yeni görevlerimiz gelsin ama biz dediğim gibi şu an oynamayacağız onunla. Oxenford sarhoşu. Hay. Bu içerideyse ben nasıl gireceğim buraya şu anda? Ha, buradan. Selamünaleyküm. Stepan sen misin?
Lushes, shavers, caretakers, or students from Philosopher's Hall.
Do I look like any of the people from that list?
Doesn't hurt to check, just so it's clear how things stand.
So what
Tamam.
do they do to you, the students from?
Rather not talk on it, alright? What's your poison?
Ben sana Gwent oynamaya geldim.
You play Gwent?
Not with just anybody, and always for high stakes. With you, I might.
Hadi oynayalım.
I'll play on your terms.
Ben ne canavarlar seçili. Seç abi kuzey diyarlarını. Başlat oyunu. Aa, lider kabiliyetimi geçersiz kıldı. Peki. Bakalım, güzel. Nice. Güzel bir destemiz var. Şunu değiştireceğim. Tamam. Oyna bakalım. Casus alacak, tamam. Pekala. Keşke direkt casusum olsa benim de. Bir tane daha. Ne yapalım burada? Şunları sonraki turda oynamak istiyorum. Şu ve sonra bu. Hatta bunu da oynayacağız, evet. Tamam, al bunu oyna. Göster oğlum kolyenin chat'e. Gösterdim ya. Biliyor zaten. Biliyorlar. Bana 20 şu anda. Peki. Pas geçebilirim bu arada ben. Pas geçeyim. Adam kart oynasın. Tamam, olur. Hala üstün olmam lazım diyecektim. Tamam, tuzak kuklası aldı. Onu geri attı. Peki. Tamam. Salak. Şu an salaklık yaptı bu arada. Pas mı geçtin? Pekala. Güzel. Yok ya, neyin çekilişini yapayım ben. Oy, çok iyi olacak bu arada bu. Aa, nasıl ya? Olmadı bu. Olmadı işte. Tamam, boşa atmış oldu. Ama şimdi ben bunu attığımda mesela, puf. Atmayın onu, atmayın onu. Hay ananı. Lütfen kavurun olmasın elinden. Tamam. Ben şunu bir al bakayım. Hadi ağla.
I don't like losing, but that don't mean I don't do it with grace. The
Ver
card
kartı.
and the prize are yours.
You've been playing a while. Gotta know where I can find some interesting cards.
In Novigrad, there's Oliver the innkeeper. He plays, though he's far beneath my level. Closer,
Tamam.
in Velen, there's the barkeep at the inn at the crossroads.
Dur bakayım, senden Sende vardır kesin destek kartı. Kesin vardır. Evet bak. Olsun koytar mı koytar. Al bunların hepsini. Tamam. Nice. Oğlum bu arada bunları hancıya satınca daha çok para veriyor ha. Neyse tutacağım yine ya.
So long.
Eyvallah. Şimdi bu sonra yaparız. Ya. Yapacağız onu. Şu an ama artık şunu yapalım. Ha, zamanı geldi yani artık o yüzden.
What can I do you for? If I ain't got it today, sir.
Let me see. My
Boya. Al bunu. Tamam dursun. Görev eşyasıymış çünkü. Tamam.
so long.
Hah.
I'm looking for Tamara, the Bloody Baron's daughter. Your brother said I'd find her here.
Wojtek send you, sir.
How else would I know she was here?
Wait a moment. I'll fetch her straight away.
Aha. Kedi. Bak şimdi yapacak böyle.
You're looking for me, and who might you be? My father sends you?
Yeah.
Aa.
To see if you're still alive and well. I'm Geralt of Rivia.
I'm quite alive and extraordinarily well, Geralt of Rivia. Better than I've ever been in this rotten life of mine, and now that you've seen me, I bid you farewell.
Wait.
We've nothing more to talk about.
Seni suçlamıyorum.
Your father's a vile man. You're angry and bitter. Can't
Yeah.
blame you.
Why do you help him then? Why did you take this job?
Because he knows something about someone dear to me. Promised to tell me if I found you and your mother.
Got
Evet.
it. A bit of blackmail. Just his style. Well, now you found me, you can tell him I'm alive and I'm never coming back.
Annen. Evet, hikayeyi de senden dilerim.
To look for you, your father told me his version of events. Tell me yours.
Mine? It's dull as life amidst the swamps. My earliest memories are of a drunken father lying under the stairs, caked in mud and clutching a bottle. Next dozen years, pretty much the same. Father would drink, disappear for days, then come home in a rage and send furniture flying. Thank the gods for war. I was glad every time they sent him off. And the quarrels. I remember him screaming at Mum, the thuds as he beat her, then her sobbing. I'd hide under my bed and long for silence. That's the long and short of it. Multiply by 19 and there you have my life. Finally we'd had enough, Mum and me. He crossed the line and we fled.
Annenin başına da geldi.
Wojtek claims your mother had strange marks on her hands, and that a monster dragged her into the woods. That true?
We were riding towards the river. Suddenly, Mum cried out, bent over, almost fell off her horse. I rode up to her and saw something strange. Her hands were on fire. And then that creature leapt from the woods. I don't know what it was, but it roared so fierce my nose bled. I saw it topple trees. I've never been so scared in my life. And that thing grabbed my mum and disappeared into the woods. I wanted to turn back, go after them, but the horses panicked. Now I don't even know if she's alive.
Bulacağım onu ya.
I don't mean to pry, but I know your mother had a miscarriage.
His doing? He shoved her, she fell, that's how it started. We were alone, no one to help, blood everywhere. Worst night of my life.
Sorry. Must have been hard for you both.
Mum was in shock. She was raving that it was better this way, that she never wanted the charge. Must have had a fever. She was losing blood the whole time.
She didn't want the child.
Said she'd sooner cut open her gut than bear another child from his seed.
What will you do now?
Find my mum.
Şu an drop var, evet.
Not be that easy.
Don't worry, I'm not daft enough to believe I can do it alone. I've got some new friends now. Powerful friends. They'll help me.
Kim bu dostlar?
Who are these friends, if it's not a secret?
No secret.
Drop girdi evet deminden.
Heard of the Church of the Eternal Fire? A priest helped me contact the Redanian witch hunters. Righteous, brave men. They'll help me.
Hence the candlesticks in your room. So you believe in the eternal fire?
Once the heat of the fire has set your heart aflame,
Yine drop
gives
giriyor.
you strength and leads you down the path of truth for the rest of your life. I hope it'll bless you with its warmth one day.
Thanks. Thing is, fire's tricky. It's easy to get burned.
Peki ya baban?
What about your father?
Who? Oh, him. I don't care.
Bu arada bir dakika. Şu işi hemen halledeyim. Yayına drop giriyor şu anda. Şu anda düzelmiş olması lazım, evet.
I won't go back to him. That bit of my life. Forgotten it already.
Well, well. A witcher. Never thought the Baron would stoop to hire a monster slayer. Though I hear you're good at tracking things down.
Sen de kimsin?
Glad you know who I am. Haven't introduced yourself, though.
Graden, witch hunter in the service of His Royal Majesty Radovid of Redania. I'm certain you've heard of us.
Rings a bell.
If the bloody Baron sent you to fetch his daughter, you'd best face it. You will fail in your task.
I appreciate your concern, but I don't need it. As for Tamara, she can make her own decisions.
Noble of you. A killer for hire abandoning his bounty for the good of another. The hunters and the Church of the Eternal Fire thank you. So the Baron hired a witcher to find his daughter. Interesting.
Desperate fathers have been known to do a lot to find their daughters.
Unexpected from a witcher. I thought your mutations cleansed
Sus lan.
humanity.
Bunun kellesini alamıyor muyuz ya?
You don't need mutations to strip men of their humanity. I've seen plenty of examples. Where are you gonna take her?
Tamara must rest. She's had a harrowing experience. When the warmth of the Eternal Fire has restored her strength, we shall see about finding her mother.
Before you go, your father asked me to give you this.
Clara? Father told you to give me Clara. Funny how he thought to buy me back with a memory. Tell him one gesture could never make up for a ruined childhood. So long, Witcher. In spite of all, I'm grateful you gave me a choice. Didn't force me to go back to the tyrant.
Hope you know what you're getting yourself into. So long, and good luck.
Kemirik. Ya bunun hala bulamadık. Allah. Kedi sevmiyor muyum? Kemik. Dur bakayım. Her şehirde sadece geliştirmek bekliyoruz. Komutana sadakat ve şefkinden bahsettiğinde seni derhal aramıza almayı kabul etti. İlk olarak temel eğitimden geleceksin ama nasıl ata binilir? Binilir. Ve kılıç tuturu zaten bildiğinden önemli kısımlardan uluslararası sayılır. İnfo tamam. Annene bulacağız da. Söz verini karışık aramamız gerekse bile. Aha. Ahududu suyu. Etrafı biraz lootlayalım değil mi? Ha? Öyle her şey beleşe olmuyor. Ama sadece önemli şeyleri alıyorum şu anda. Bunları alırım ama. Divit mi? O neymiş öyle ya? Allah. Suyu al bu arada. Bütün her yere baktım mı şimdi ben? Galiba baktık. Yani. Köylü ne yapıyor burada? Cık, hep aynı kitap zaten. Aa, inek sütü alırım bu arada. Hadi inin başla. Ya. Dur bakayım. Bunu yaparız da. Aa, buna gitmemiz lazım bizim bu bölümde, hatta buna gideceğiz. Ladies of the Woods. Yapacağız bunu. Şu an bunları yapmıyorum. Şu an değil. Bölüm ana görevi yapacağız dedik. Yapacağız. Saçım sakalım iyi ya, değiştirmeyeceğim. Hatta dur bakayım, sakalı belki daha da uzatabilirim. Daha karizmatik oluyor öyle.
Got a razor and shears?
Evet. Neyse, uzar geri. Sıkıntı yok. Hacı dedi. İsyancı elf kesi yok. Eyvallah. Bir tek sakal yeter. Sakal da kesmeyecektin de neyse.
So long.
Saçımız iyi çünkü. Ha, 1700 metre bir de şeye mi gideyim? Hayır, asılmış adam ağacına değil. Oo, yanlış yere şey yaptık. Festival attık. Evet, şunu atacağım. Ha. Sıra kendi. Hayır ya. Benimki gayet iyi. Oh.
Move it.
Gidip şu baronla konuşalım bakalım. Ne diyecek? Kız hakkında. Ne diyecek? Kesin git geri getir diyecek yani. Ne yapıyorsun lan baron? Ha?
I'm listening. What do you come to me with?
Kanlı baron seni.
Gave Tamara your gift.
How'd she react?
Probably not like you'd have wanted. She threw the doll away.
Threw it away? Oh, gods, I hoped, despite all. Oh. Well, what of Anna?
Still don't know anything specific, but I'm on her trail.
Well, will you stand there like a knob? Find her!
So
Görüşürüz. Acaba nerede? Biz abi Ladies of the Woods'a gitmemiz lazım ya. Şunu bir yaksana. Gözüm görmüyor. Tamam, bu görev şimdi bekleyecek. Şunu. Evet. Roach gel buraya.
Hey ya! You white one, look like you got soused.
The gods sent me.
Artık ormanın hanımlarıyla konuşma vakti geldi. Kaç bölümdür gitmiyorduk. Ama artık gidelim ha. Tam da tahmin ettiğim yerde var ya, tam da burada yani. Biz burada görev yaptık hatırlıyorsanız. Burada mıydı yaptığımız görev? Aynen tam buradaydı. O yüzden aşağı ağıla gidelim. De şöyle bir sabaha kadar yine bir şey yapalım. Meditasyon yapalım. De save alayım. Ne oldu lan? Allah'ım harfi ya, uğraşmayacağım ben ya. Oha! Ejderhan mı? Gel lan. Sen kaşanın. O bana daldı. Ben dalmadım ki, ben normal yoluma gidiyordum. O bana daldı. Ne yapayım? Ay, bekleyin be. Sizin de işim yok benim. Aha. Şekerlemeler. Hakikaten de şekerleme patikası abi. Gerçekten de öyle yani. O ne öyle? Bulduk. Hah. Ormanın hanımları.
Went in the kitchen, stole a hunk of meat. Cook gave him a licking, strung him by his feet. Cooked them blood him empty, stripped the
Hayır.
skin off clean. Laughed and said, "How tasty, best sausage I have seen." Cook's a stupid killer, shouldn't have ate the pup. Now we light a fire, gonna roast him up. 1, 2, 3, the one to fetch the kindlings, thee!
Interesting rhyme.
Don't know you, go away.
Bir dakika arkadaşlar. Batak'ta ne yapıyorsunuz?
Living out here alone.
We's not alone. We's with Gran.
But where did you all come from?
We's orphans.
All of you?
There's a war, so there's orphans. Didn't know that.
Çocuk doğru dedim.
I'm looking for the witches of Crookback Bog.
You looks like a witch yourself. Witches of the bog. We can't go in the bog. Gran don't let us. When my brother Zamek went missing, Gran said it was 'cause he went in the woods and got lost. Gran cried an awful lot after that. He could still come back.
Aha.
A young woman got lost in the swamp. She has ashen hair and a scar on her face. You kids see anyone like that?
Ain't no lassies here. What am I? You're no lassie. Lassie's got tits. They do. Heard an old man say once when the army was here. He says, "Hide them lassies in the woods. They's dazzling the soldiers with their tits, and it's torturing the poor lads." That's what he said.
Listen, the girl I'm looking for, she's in trouble. I understand you might not want to help me, but you could try to help her.
How do you know she was here?
I heard she visited the witches in the swamp.
But there's no witches here. There's only frogs. And snakes. And Johnny.
What's this talk? What kind of jabbering is this, eh? No one allowed here. Just kids. My kids. They're allowed. But who are you, wearing swords like a bandit?
You look after these kids?
They're my grandchildren.
Gran's good to us. Gonna be soup with scratchings for supper.
Kids get lost in the woods. I miss them. Seen them in the woods. No one has.
You one of the witches of the swamp? I hear Crookback Bog.
Witch? Me? Nay, I've no broom nor owl and not one wart on me nose. Got a pretty nose, see?
Gran's got a lovely beak.
Oh, you darling girl. Oh, kids are so sweet.
Who's Johnny?
Johnny ate a cat. Come the morn some furry shat.
Watch your language. They tells tales and tales, naught but tales.
Birini arıyorum.
Just talking to the kids. Asked them if they'd seen a young woman.
I was a lovely young woman. Wore a long, beautiful braid my mummy did up for me. Had dresses with flowers on them.
Senden
Maybe
bahsetmiyorum.
you've seen her. Young, ashen hair.
Your betrothed.
Daughter, actually.
Daughter? My dear, sweet little daughter. And her sister.
Aha.
Where are they now? Maybe they've come to some harm.
Lütfen bana yardım et.
A bit of help, please. A young, ashen-haired woman. Just need to know if you've seen her.
What are you looking at, children? Wash your hands, we'll go catch crickets.
Won't learn anything from you.
Aye, 'cause I don't know nothing.
That Johnny knows. He knows a lot. When I ask him something, he says, wait, I'll scratch my arse and tell you.
Ugly word. What you saying? To the hut. You'll stand in a corner. I'll make sure you do. You, be gone. Be gone.
Allah Allah. Çok garip ya.
Can't come in here. Not allowed in here.
I just want to talk to the boy.
Not allowed. It's not allowed.
He won't talk to you anyway. Gran don't like you. And Johnny's made up. And strangers steal kids.
Just tell me where I can find Johnny.
Johnny's made up.
Be gone. Be gone.
Why don't you want to talk about Johnny? One of you knows about him. The others must too.
It's just him who's pals with Johnny. They pick mushrooms and hunt snails. But Gran says Johnny's made up.
Allah Allah.
The boy who plays with Johnny, he must be brave.
Not brave, just stupid. Sat his bare bum on an anthill once. But yeah, he plays with Johnny. He don't listen to Gran and goes in the woods, and then he's got to have a time out.
Ne oluyor abi?
Yuck.
Does your Gran treat you right? She ever hurt you?
Never. When we're bad, she cries.
She's scared. Says strangers might take us, and we'll disappear.
Have any of you ever seen Johnny?
Of course. Looks just like him.
Then why do you say he's made up?
Gran says so, and Gran knows lots.
The girl I mentioned is in danger. You gotta help me get your Gran away from the hut so I can talk to Johnny's friend.
Çok garip ya. Ulan dur.
But you've got to do something for us too. Play hide and seek. Gran never does.
İyi hadi oynayalım lan.
Her feet hurt.
Tamam hadi.
Let's play. You hide, but if I find you, you have to help me talk to the boy who knows Johnny.
He thinks he'll find us easy.
Means he's never hid from the black ones.
No looking, and you have to count out loud. All your fingers, toes too.
1, 2, 3.
Çok iyi ya. Çocuklarla saklanmaç oynuyor şu anda.
19, 20. Ready or not, here I come.
Nasıl ya, anlamadım.
I can see you.
Ha. Çık bakayım dışarı. Witcher'la saymayı öğreniyoruz.
See you. Come out.
How'd you find me?
Ben bulurum. Benim kim olduğunu biliyor musunuz? Biliyorsunuz mu? Ha? Anca. Beni nasıl buldun? Kesin evin içinde de varlar ya. Kilitli. Nerede bu? Ha.
I can see you.
Buldum tabii ya. Oh. Onları alırım bu arada. Ne? Yuh. Tamam, orada arkadan dışarı çıkmış bu.
No one left hiding.
You're a wizard, right? Gonna show us some tricks when we get to the cottage.
No, we'll talk about your promise. Found you all. Now you gotta keep your word and help me talk to Johnny's friend.
Why wouldn't we? Promised, didn't we? Gran! Gran! Bumblebee bit Yagner in the arse! Gran! Come!
Hadi konuşalım bakalım şunda.
Don't be afraid.
Don't know nothing.
Aksi atalım.
I won't hurt you.
Where's Gran?
She's busy. Where are you and your friend's parents?
Dad. Some starved. Others were killed.
Aga be.
Like mine. One day, we went out at dawn to look for berries in the woods. Still some around back then. When I was coming home, I heard the yells. Then, laughing, went up and hid in the bushes near the woods. My mum yelled, and the soldiers laughed. Laid my paw down by the barn door.
It's all right. That's enough. Why are you scared to talk?
I'm not scared of nothing.
You're all scared of something. Would have told me about Johnny otherwise.
I'm worried about Johnny. He don't come round no more. Once, when we were
yaratık.
I saw his burrow, but Gran yelled at me, said not to talk to strangers, 'cause then kids go missing. She worries about Johnny too, though she says he's made up.
Nerede Johnny?
I just want to talk to Johnny. He could know more than you.
Not gonna hurt him, right? 'Cause he's real. He's not made up.
Vallahi bana zarar vermese ben de onun canını yakmam.
Johnny used to be boy, 'cause Gran liked listening to his songs. When we was picking mushrooms, Johnny said he saw a girl with ashen hair in the swamp.
Where can I find Johnny?
There's a little meadow on the edge of the swamp. This strange tree grows there. Look around.
Güzel.
You'll see him.
Thank you.
Güzel. O zaman sevgili YouTube, şimdilik bölüm sonu diyelim. Sonraki bölümde Buraya kayderim. Kaldığımız yerden devam edeceğiz. Kendinize iyi bakın. Görüşmek üzere. Hoşçakalın. Bay bay. Videoyu da beğenip kanala abone olmayı unutmayın. Hadi gittim ben.